This is one of many photos of puffins that I took last week at the Seattle Aquarium. I am making a 4-inch square ink drawing from it. I like to crop in tight around the animal's face. Here I am using a grid to quickly get the contours right. I could draw her freehand, but this helps me avoid spending much time erasing and redrawing. I don't have a lot of free time for art, so I save time where I can. Puffins are pelagic seabirds, which means they spend most of their time at sea when they are not nesting. Now I'm using an 0.1 micron pen for the basic contour lines. Puffins look similar to penguins, but these birds can swim underwater and fly. There are 3 species of puffin: the Atlantic puffin, the horned puffin of the North Pacific Ocean, and this one, which is the tufted puffin, also of the North Pacific Ocean. Puffins are part of a larger group of swimming seabirds called auks. Auks also include murres, guillemots, auklets, and murrelets. Puffins breed in large colonies for safety. They typically nest in coastal cliffs or offshore islands. With the slightly heavier contour lines in place, now I am going in with a very fine 0.05 micron pen. I use this one to create texture and value. Value means how light and dark an area is. I started with hatching in one direction, then I cross-hatch in another. The more I hatch over an area, the darker the value gets. I also use the direction of the hatching to suggest the 3D form, or indicate the direction of feathers or fur. When puffins swim, they look like their wings are flying. Except their legs are kicking like mad, too. Atlantic puffins have been observed by scientists scratching themselves with a stick. This use of an object to accomplish something is considered tool use, and it is considered a sign of advanced intelligence. This puffin was giving me serious side-eye through the glass. Puffins are sometimes called clowns of the sea, or sea parrots. This is because of their bright red-orange feet, along with a bill that gets larger and colorful during breeding season. Puffins form long-term pair bonds. Both parents build the nest, incubate a single egg, and feed the chick. Puffins eat fish and zooplankton. Zooplankton consists of microscopic organisms that drift in the ocean. Part 2 coming soon. This is part 2 of 2. I am drawing a tufted puffin that I photographed at the Seattle Aquarium last week. This video is entirely done with a very fine point micron pen, number 005. I am drawing a series of small ink drawings of animals because I can do them pretty quickly, and I'd like to get a bunch done before my next showings, which will be in August, September. I want to have a bunch of new work. Most of the work that I've done this year, I've either done a mural or it was commissioned work that got shipped away and I no longer have it. So I actually don't have any original artwork for sale that's from this year. So I'd like a bunch of new work. And I remember doing a bunch of these 4-inch drawings a few years back, and they came back up in my Facebook memories, and I adore them. They turned out really nicely, so I want to do some more. So here you go. Another couple minutes on this tufted puffin. I thought I was done with this puffin last week, but I made the eye way too dark. She had lost that mischievous side eye I loved so much. Time for a quick fix. This is where a white gel pen comes in. This brand is called Jelly Roll. It has a nice fine point. First, I am lightening up the white of the bird's eye. A single layer of white here brings the value up to a lighter gray. Now for the iris, which I also made too dark. Light is coming from above, which gives the eye a nice glow at the bottom of the iris. I'm going to make it too light so I can carefully redarken it. I need another layer of white above for the highlight and shine. And another layer in the iris. And a final layer of white in the sclera. Finally, I go back in with my very fine point micron pen. An extra row of short strokes provides shadow and a hint at the eye's roundness. Now I'm redefining the edge of her eye ring. And some tiny hatched shadows around the edge of the sclera, again to suggest roundness. Here is the before and after.